You are watching the Muff Academy, the Muff Academy, the Muff Academy.
30 days, 30 topics.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about contact process from p block elements. After Haber's process and Ostwald's process, contact process is considered to be one of the most important for the coming up examination. Now, let's get into the MUF classroom and have a look onto the contact process. So contact process involves 5 major steps. That is preparation of sulfur dioxide, purification of gases like we have fused chambers such as dust chamber, water scrubber, drying tower and then arsenic purifier. And after passing through all this, sulfur dioxide is again oxidized to form sulfur trioxide. And finally, it undergoes absorption and finally dilution to form H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid. Now, let's get into the MUF classroom and try writing the equation as shown in this figure. So as we discussed, in the first step we have sulfur, that is preparation of sulfur dioxide. So in preparation of sulfur dioxide, sulfur, that is a solid, reacts with oxygen. In short terms, we can tell it as combustion which takes place here. That is a gas. We are burning it and finally we get SO2 which is gaseous. So in preparation of sulfur dioxide, we take sulfur which is solid, oxygen O2 and we burn it and finally we get sulfur dioxide. And then in second step, it undergoes purification. As I told earlier, it undergoes with dust chamber, then water scrubber, then drying tower, and then with arsenic purifier. So when it undergoes with purification of gases, what happens is the mixture of SO2 and O2 is purified by passing through a series of chambers. So it passes through dust chamber, water scrubber, drying tower and arsenic purifier. Finally it gets purified and then again it comes to oxidation of SO2. So the formed product is again oxidized. That is, so I'll try to balance it before writing the entire equation itself. That is, we need 2 SO2 which is gaseous, again O2 which is again oxidized, so we need oxygen. So here we have few conditions, that is in presence of a catalyst vanadium pentoxide, that is V2O5 at 720 Kelvin and 2 bar atmospheric pressure. So these are the most important conditions which we need to remember. And finally we get SO3. So we will balance it here. To SO3 it is balanced. Now finally we got SO3. Now again this SO3 formed, this is again gaseous. So this SO3 is now sent to absorption, where it is concentrated by sulfuric acid in an absorption tower. So here we have SO3 plus H2 SO4. So here we get oleum, that is H2 S2 and O7. So this product is called as oleum. And now this oleum is hydrolyzed. It undergoes hydrolysis, that is H2 S2 and O7 is passed through hydrolysis. So we get 2H2 SO4. So I'll repeat it once again. Remember, the first step is preparation of sulfur dioxide, where sulfur and oxygen is burned, we get sulfur dioxide. Then again it undergoes purification of gases. Just remember this, if you just write 4 steps, that is it undergoes dust chamber, water scrubber, drying tower and arsenic purifier, it's more than enough. And then the next step is oxidation of SO2. So again SO2 is oxidized in presence of vanadium pentoxide. Remember these conditions, it is very much necessary. and then we get 2SO3. So if you have a problem balancing the equation, try to remember it in the form of a number, like as you remember mobile numbers. So it will be very easy to write or balance the equation. Then finally absorption, where SO3 is absorbed on concentrated H2SO4. So we get oleum, and finally this oleum undergoes hydrolysis forming sulfuric acid. So hope you enjoyed watching this video, and take care.